Hello, everyone. Heidi's logging in so she can respond to you guys. And I'm off in the distance tidying up just the last few things for the camera. And I think that should do it. So we've got a direct connection to the internet in the house, and we're hoping that we can do just through the phone again. This is something we've done in the past. Yeah, Heidi's trying to log in here.
Already did the capital.
This is because this is her account and not mine.
Okay, there we go.
All right, she's going to try to find us so she can respond to your chatty chats. Because if not, we can't hear you. And my first drink of the day. You can tell because the glass is full. Currently it's 72 degrees inside the RV. Our high today was 26, and it is currently 14 outside. Is it?
It might be. It was 18 when I left work, so.
It is currently a balmy 17 outside. Now, I just posted a video and made it live on Karen sent us a message too on the Pages Manager, which I'm sure we'll see here. I just posted a video today of the crap that I was doing today, just to let you know. So after this video, you guys can go, or after this live chat, you can go check it out if you'd like. I was hoping to have it up prior to this so you can hear in that video I was saying, you know, watch our live chat tonight, which it didn't happen. So we need to.
I'm getting there. I'm slow.
She's slow. We got
Not
some
very
questions.
technical savvy.
Not very
Trying.
many, but we got some questions. It's actually getting warm in here. All the running around I was doing.
Well, you can take off your jacket because I'm fine. I even have long johns on from work. And I only went out like 3 times today.
It was lovely.
Just waiting for it to load up.
Yeah, it kind of stinks because using our phone, all your messages and everything are going to our phone. So let's see if we can get her where she can watch some video. Let's see here. I don't know what you did last time. You need to open that up. We'll have to turn this one down too. Apologies. I literally had to wait until my video uploaded in the house before I came out here. Until my video uploaded in the house before I came out here. Until my video uploaded in the house before I came out here. Until my video uploaded in the house before I came out here. Until my video uploaded in the house before I came out here. Listen to all that noise. Do you love that? Listen to all that noise.
Where's... Right there.
Wasn't that crazy?
That was crazy.
It was delightful. Okay, so now let's go back up and see what everybody had to say prior to us getting on here. Hello, Michael. Hi, guys. Richard Tapp, Elizabeth Hewitt. Hey, listen, somebody got real upset with us the last time we had a live chat. They said, well, you're not reading what everybody says, so this sucks. Well, not only if you're watching this after the fact, but even watching it live, you've got to click something. I don't remember what it is, because I don't watch that many live chats. But there's something that you have to click for that live chat to show up.
I'm not typing anything today. We'll just go through the...
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. I'm trying to get my speaker out of the way. First of all, how is our audio between the two of us? Can you hear Heidi okay? Can you hear me okay? And how's the picture? Because again, we're just using the old S9 Plus, the Samsung S9 Plus, with a wide-angle lens that twists on into the case. I've got it plugged into the RV, so it has battery power, and then I have it plugged in, or I have our wireless mics plugged into it. So,
Hi, Pamela,
Karen says all good.
Charles, Lewis, Garcia, John Wright, and Jean, and Karen.
Nope, you forgot. Why did I forget his name? I just blanked on
Uh-oh.
Karen's husband's name.
Yeah, what? Oh, my goodness. That's your job. I forget everybody's name until I see their face.
Why did I just... Man, my apologies. Why did I just blank out on his name? I just said it the other day. Karen, what's your husband's name again?
Greg, we do it.
Jesus. Greg and Karen. How many times have I said Greg and Karen? Maybe I need some alcohol to remind me. It's a connection then. Maybe I'll connect more with Greg if I get a little buzzed. It'll be a psychic connection.
Hi, Frank, Wes, Brad, RV Dog, Brian,
Stockton,
Richard
California.
Nice. Yeah, probably nice there.
I don't know. I don't know how high that is. That's not mountains or nothing. That's got to be low altitude. Well, like I said, our high temperature today was 26. We got about 2 inches of snow. If you watch that video that I just posted, it's being processed right now by YouTube. So it'll go up live here as we're having our chat. It's not a live video, but
Hi, Frank.
you'll be able to see it. And you'll see I was screwing around with the snow. I fell today. That was kind of fun. I haven't done that for years. I didn't fall all the way, and I didn't land on anything because I had my hand on the, that rail, that big rail that sticks out on these RVs. Well, I was going in and out, and I had already commented about how the steps were all icy. Well, nonetheless, I stretched some muscles. I'm going to have to, that's another reason I think I'd have a couple little drinks here. So I wanted to address the question that Gene and John had posted right away on our YouTube post that we was having a live video. And it's the cap, the truck cap. I talked about it a little bit on this video that's getting ready to go live. Currently 55 degrees. Nice. And the deal with the cap is a lengthy one, which I kind of already talked about in that video. And it's basically, it was taken off the truck. It was, as far as I know, shipped back to Indiana. And they're going to have it for 3 to 4 weeks. And then whatever the truck's frequency is that leaves that plant and comes back out to this store, it'll be on the truck. And it'll either be new or fixed or whatever. And Heidi and I has been having a discussion back and forth about just selling the damn cap and maybe doing a tonneau cover.
But we don't know.
We don't know. I've got a cheap tonneau cover that is, there's another problem. And I went into great length on that other video and then I cut it off. I made it shorter. But I did talk about it. The Amazon's customer service has gotten really bad over the years. And I don't know what the deal is, but it's not good. So I ordered a used tonneau cover that was $150. It said it had some cosmetic damage. It was in all the original packaging, and it was $150. And it's a tri-fold. It's got good reviews, and it's real easy to install. Extremely easy. You can remove it in like a minute, the entire thing. You can install it in like, I don't know, 3 minutes. It's just very easy to do.
Hello, Marcus Adventure and Aloha Mike. How are you guys?
The cover, if you bought it new, was like $240 with tax and everything.
And Gilbert.
It never shipped.
Estrada.
It never shipped. I called them. I complained about it. And what a rigmarole. It was horrible. It's just horrible. So basically, I had to cancel the order. They gave me $50 off, and I bought a new one that's supposed to be guaranteed delivered on Friday. I looked today. Today's Wednesday. Has not shipped yet. So I don't know how they're going to get it to me guaranteed by Friday, but I hope that they do. If not, I pity the person in India that's going to get my phone call. So that's where we stand. We're going to put a cheap tonneau cover on it. I still have the tarp today. Again, you'll see on the video. Or maybe I didn't show that. I had to knock off all the ice and snow on the tarp. It was piled up on there, and it was kind of billowed up or starting to belly out. Yeah.
Yes, Frank, we have the same weather as you, I think.
FedEx Home sucks. Yeah. FedEx. So here's the deal with Amazon. If you guys don't know about it, just 2 days ago, Amazon announced to all their third-party sellers that they were no longer going to use FedEx to move their product, or they were not allowed to use FedEx. And this is a movement they've been trying to do, getting into shipping using Amazon's trucks, because I just heard that it's projected for next year for Amazon's Prime free shipping, it's going to cost them $1 billion to ship. Now, of course, when you're making billions upon billions of dollars, then probably not that much. They're not making trillions, but they're probably making, I don't know, $100 billion, every year. It's not such a big deal to lose $1 billion in a service, but it seems like their free shipping I think it can get better, and it will get better, but right now I'm not happy. It used to be if I ordered, no matter what I ordered, if it said Prime, I would get it in 2 days, unless it was Saturday or Sunday. Now at least they're delivering on Saturday or Sunday. That's fine. However, I'm not always getting it in 2 days, and they make up all kinds of rules that just don't make any sense. Like the first tonneau cover, it said, because of its size, it may not come in 2 days, and it may be delayed in shipping. Well, I didn't mind, and they said it was going to take 7 days total. But I'm calling 2 days prior to that 7-day total mark and saying, where's my stuff? And they go, oh, we'll call you back on Thursday to see if you got it. If not, we'll work from there. So I talked with them earlier in the day, and then they researched it a little bit, and all of a sudden, I got a notification that said, we don't know when it's going to ship, and we will send you an email. So that's when I called back and complained. I don't know. It's just, I was trained in customer service for FedEx, and during our training, they told us that you guys will never have a good restaurant experience or customer service experience, most likely, for the rest of your lives, because once we show you how customer service is supposed to be done and how we do it here, you guys will see that nobody does it that way for the most part, because with FedEx back then, at least, money wasn't an object. It was the customer satisfaction. So if we called the customer and said, listen, we had a flight, just to give you an idea, we had a shipment that was being flown. We had an air charter division that was being flown from, I think, Georgia, somewhere like that, to the other coast, like Oregon. And then the customer gave us a criteria of how much time it can take for that shipment to get to Oregon. Based on that, we would, because of fuel cost and rental cost, because we didn't have our own fleet of planes back then, we would put it on the plane that matched the speed that was needed to get it there on time. So apparently the pilot had some sort of a problem. They landed on a highway in Georgia, and we got the okay from the police and the State Highway Patrol, and we sent out one of our vans out onto the highway to intercept the plane when it landed, unload the freight from the plane onto the van, and drove the van, then took off and went directly to the airport, and we put it on a jet, much faster plane, and we still got it there on time. All at our expense, because it was customer satisfaction. That's just the stuff you did back then. That's not the same case anymore. We got a lot of stuff going up there. Age 27 for UK. What's that? Ukrainian woman. Sorry, you didn't want to. What is that?
I just told him to find somebody local.
What is that then? Guys, I need advice. Age 27 for the UK. Last week, the China Ukrainian woman, I like her a lot. Told me she's gonna. I don't know.
Goodbye.
You guys are seeing the chat. We've got some kind of spam going on. No big deal. Loving it. So it's nice that the RV will get up to temperature. I mean, we had a water bottle. There's a sink, froze solid. So it was very, very cold in here. And
it's nice in here.
we got up the temperature. And
It's a little cool on the slide out part. My
really?
feet.
You feel it? Shit, I'm sweating.
Well, you were moving around.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel pretty good in here.
So
I'm
as far
comfortable.
as to answer your question, Karen, about you guys say to come out and visit us, we're lonely. Yeah, we'd love to go camping, but I don't know when.
It's too cold. Unless we're going somewhere warm.
I don't mind it being cold as long as I'm not in the cold. It's kind of hard to unhook and hook up when it's cold. I don't know. Dale King is messing with you guys. Wish I had a slab.
Of spam.
I go
That's your
get some
favorite.
spaghetti. I hate spam. Oh.
Richard Knight says must be those double pane windows.
Yeah. You know what? Oh, that's a good question. I wonder how warm it is back here. Are they iced up or anything?
Nope.
No.
Don't look like it.
They're a little frosted. Got some condensation on them. No.
The alcohol warms you up. It sure does.
It don't feel cold back here at all.
Hi, Cummins Camping. How are you guys?
Cold
Now,
like us, I'm sure.
low
Low sodium spam. I really don't like spam. Yeah, alcohol does warm me up. I don't know.
Mine's clear over there.
That's not alcohol, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I'll get you a drink.
I already drank my coffee.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought that was coffee.
Nope. I decided to put it in a little cup. I spilled it all the way here.
So Heidi's got some Grey Goose vodka there and cranberry
And orange juice.
and orange juice. It's so warm.
By
It's
the
comfortable in here.
YouTube Copa rolls. Are we going to be affected by the rolls?
Hmm?
Are we going to be affected by those rolls?
Who knows? I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to let it ride. I marked my channel not for kids. However, like this live chat, I didn't ban it for anybody under the age of 18. So, I mean, if a 14-year-old gets on here, it's not an age-restricted video. This chat, live chat, is not an age-restricted chat. But I did mark it not for kids. So what's that mean? See, that I don't. They don't know what they're doing. They're covering their butts because the FCC told them they had to follow these COPPA rules a long time ago, and they didn't. So everybody's talking about it. It gives them something to talk about other than the whole impeachment thing. So I don't know. I drunked all my natty lights.
I drunked.
Watching something else today. Yeah, I'm pretty much sweating. Okay, so there's something. Thanksgiving, Heidi and I went back on a diet. Big surprise. I was 275. Actually, we weren't supposed to go on a diet until December 3rd, 2nd or 3rd, right? Was that when it was?
Yeah, the third.
However, when I was at the Thanksgiving get-together, I had like this... I've had it before. It's this GERD thing that I take pills for. But I was having to where something was pushing up on my heart, and I was losing... My heart was beating real fast, and I got really hot, and I went outside. I was still breathing kind of heavy. I mean, it's like I jogged, just a real quick little jog. Although I was sitting in a chair talking. So at that point, I told her, I said, I can't wait. I'm going to start my diet then. So Thanksgiving was the last day I really picked out. And so the day after Thanksgiving, went on the diet. And I weighed 275. I weighed myself that night. I weighed 275. I've never weighed that much in my life until then. And today I weigh 261. Yeah, so I don't know how many days that's been, or how many weeks or whatever. How many weeks has it been since Thanksgiving?
Almost 4.
4 weeks?
Next week.
Oh yeah, next week will be 4. Once my diet starts up and I get in the kick of it, usually the weight comes off pretty decent. It's not too bad, but I can't wait. As long as I carry this, all I know is I should be 50 pounds, at least 50 pounds lighter by July 4th. I just have to keep it up all the way until July 4th. So that'd be nice if I can get down to 225. I really want to get down into the 200s, but it's just, it's just a diet thing. It's just something you got to do.
Somebody said, talking about condensation in the cold weather, somebody said run an electric heater seemed to solve that.
We have it. It's just I have a single 15 amp cord that's running to the RV instead of a big power cord running into the garage. So I didn't want to run the, and plus our garage is only like 20 amp, the whole garage. So I didn't really want to run this 1500 watt Pelonis ceramic heater.
Is this camper warmer than our last one? Well.
Wow. Okay, well, the furnace in the old camper was smaller. The area that it had to heat up was also smaller.
Yeah.
There was only, I don't know how to answer that. It was different. That other camper, I mean, it was insulated really well.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely insulated really well. However, I could feel the cold on my feet. That's why we was putting carpet back in the thing. Around the windows in our old RV was a little bit colder than what I feel. I mean, I could actually feel a little bit of cold on the back of, like my neck and that sitting, even with those metal blinds.
I'm not looking forward to any 50s or 40s.
50-degree temperatures? Mm-mm. We got a slew of 40s.
I don't want to have to run our heater.
I don't
when we're full time.
I don't mind running the heater. I mean, we had two 30-pound tanks, and I just switched to the other 30-pound tank tonight just in case, because we've been operating off of one 30-pound tank since we bought the RV.
Yeah.
And then again, though, we haven't been really using a lot of kerosene or propane. I mean,
Sorry.
Cold weather makes me realize a porcelain toilet is the worst choice.
That's true.
Well, the seat's not porcelain for me, but as long as you don't touch that fiberglass or that
the sides.
The sides, yeah. As long as you touch the sides in there, but yeah, our toilet seat, I don't know what it'd be like in there. But that porcelain does radiate cold.
Mm-hmm.
It will radiate cold, that's for sure. Yeah,
Karen says that they, since they're full time, they run a dehumidifier. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, we probably would.
Yeah.
Oh,
camping is hard on a diet. It is.
Oh, camping.
We've done it before.
No, we usually do pretty good camping on a diet.
Yeah, as long as we don't buy any junk.
No, it's not that. It's as long as we don't go explore. As long as we don't go explore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. Usually when we're camping, we love cooking on the grill. Well, you're almost always cooking meat on the grill, and our diet consists of meat for the most part.
Yes, we do have extra lights here.
What's that?
You have it, wants to know, because it says looks really bright.
I only have one light. I mean, it's not that bad. That's just the light up underneath my cap. Here, I'll show you. I'll turn it off. You can tell me how bright it is. This is... click. There you go. I don't even know if I needed it. Did you notice a difference? Oh, yep. I noticed a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all the lights in the RV. This is just normal light. Matter of fact, I don't even have the light over the countertop on. But this is our normal lights in the RV. These are the normal ones.
How many BTUs is our heater? I don't remember.
I don't know. We've got it on our paperwork, and I don't remember. I don't remember what it was.
You get a fan.
Melbourne is in the 50s. We're looking at what? Like I say, 40s next week. We're looking at like 40s for like 4 days next week. Hi guys, packing up for a camping trip on Friday. Yeah, some more camping with the Shrags. John and Heather they don't mind going out in the cold. I don't like it. I think that I would be inside the RV the whole time. Still, we do. I'll tell you what we do like to do. Do like to do what you do what you do. What's that song? The one thing that we do like to do whenever we are camping and it's relatively cooler out is actually go walk the campground, because there's no bugs. You usually work up a little bit of perspiration, and it's that's the only part I really like. I don't like that there's no foliage, because it's, I don't know, it's depressing to me. Everything's kind of dormant, but it's not. And usually the water levels are lowered in most places. But I do like the solitude as far as not having a lot of campers there. You don't have kids riding their bikes, screaming and yelling. I don't like that. That's for sure. So whenever you're winter camp, you don't have to deal with that. Do what could do. What is that? Roger Miller? Was that who that sang all those songs? Can't roller skate in the buffalo herd? Something like that. 1 gallon of propane every 100,000 BTUs of heat. No insects, yes. Right. Also, when I see the Yukon, we are drinking also. Yeah, Heidi, I don't remember what...
I don't work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, go figure that out. She had a bunch of days in a row. Get my drink back out. Get a little ice on it. Look at that. That's one thing I do like cold. You can't make this drink cold enough. I could go put it in the freezer for an hour and take it out and drink it, and it'd be just fine. Hell, I had a drink last night too, didn't I? Or was it the night before? Cheers. Pickles. What does it say? Pickle, eh? It's funny because...
yeah, it's definitely Yukon Jack.
Yes, yep, definitely Yukon Jack. So I happened just to stumble on one of our live chats that we blocked. Wow, was I drunk. It was incredible. I couldn't believe how much I was slurring words and stuff. Kind of sound like my brother.
That never made it public.
Other
than while it was live.
Yeah, we did a live chat, and I got pretty hammered on the live chat and was mumbling and slurring my words and doing all kinds of stuff. I had drank a lot. That was probably the most drunk I think that I've been in a long time.
Do we have thermopane windows?
Okay, so they refer to them as thermopane. However, they're not thermopane. Thermopane is a term that's used on residential households when you have two panes of glass with an inert gas that's inside in between them for a buffer. What we have is basically a window, a regular RV window, and then a little bit smaller that fits the opening. We have another identical piece of glass that's adhered to that regular piece of glass. So it is a double paned window, but it's thick. I mean, it's a really, the two pieces, they say that it adds like 100 or 150 pounds or something to the RV when you put those, when you get that option. It wasn't very much, and I thought, why not? I mean, if one piece is good, two is better. Someone, I think it was one of the guys, that Haylett RV guy, Josh the Nerd or whatever. I think, if I recall correctly, he said that as far as the R value that it adds, having that second window, he said is very minimal. He said you actually probably get more R value protection from having a blind over your window than you do having those double panes of glass. However, like I said, the option wasn't extremely expensive. If we were really concerned with our temperatures, whether it be cold getting in or heat getting in, We definitely already know the answer. There's no doubt about it. With our old RV, once we put that Reflectix, Heidi cut all the Reflectix for all the windows. Perfect fit. As soon as we put those up there, I'm telling you, that's a huge difference. It's worth buying a roll from Lowe's and taking your time and measuring it out, cutting them out, marking them. Make sure you mark them so you know where they go, and putting Velcro on them so they can stick in the window, and use them. Just use them as you see fit.
Somebody asked about the 12-volt defrosters for the vehicles. He wouldn't, I mean, he would know, but I've been in the business for the last 22 years. Don't spend your money on it. Yeah, it might defrost area like this, because that's about how big they are, and then you'd have to move it. And a lot of times they end up blowing the fuses.
Yeah,
they're not that good.
Your cigarette lighter fuse or your power port fuse might be a 20 amp at the most. Usually they're probably 15 amp. They've never worked. They haven't worked for years. I don't even. I think that I would probably spend the money putting some sort of. I don't know. What would you do? What would you use it for? And as far as in an RV, I don't see any reason for it.
Right.
In a car?
A lot of people are looking for those because their heater's not working.
Yep.
You need to figure out how to fix it. Figure out what's wrong.
Yep. I agree. They
I mean, I get they know they're only like $22, but they're not. You'll freeze to death first.
You'd be better off getting some sort of little heater that, I don't know, runs on kerosene or something inside your car. I remember a guy that had a VW Bug, and he used to drive to work. It was like 40 miles he drove to work, this one place I worked years ago. And here he comes in the parking lot with his VW Bug. I'm talking an old VW Bug, an air-cooled Bug. And he had a Coleman white gas propane lantern in there, or white gas lantern. And his whole car would be all lit up inside, but he'd be warm. I had a Mustang that the heater core had gone out. It blew. And I didn't have the money nor the time or want, because it was like a summer car, just a kind of speeding around car, even though I had it for like 9 years. And I did drive it throughout the winter. And I drove without a heater, a defroster. My radiator had a bunch of cores that were missing out of it because it rotted out, and I soldered over them. I just didn't have the money to fix it. And somebody broke into the car and stole my speakers out of the doors, and I had a busted out window. So I had a piece of cardboard in there that was fixed with plastic and tape and everything. And I drove that for one whole winter in Northeast Ohio here. And man, you want to talk about cold, I'd get in that car and I'd throw a blanket over my legs and start my drive to work.
That's what I told a lady that came in like last week. She was inquiring about them, and it's like, you're better off to bundle your kids up and get them blankets. I said they'll stay warmer, versus trying to get. The only thing bad about that is defrosting your windshield. Man.
I was asked about it. Wasn't sure what to say. What was it? They were the ones that asked about that. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just not.
They make these little heaters that you can. I mean, if you spend the extra time, you can actually. They make little heaters that run off of your cigarette lighter port, but it requires you to plumb into your cooling system on your vehicle. So, back in the day, it was real easy. You would actually splice your hose that went to your heater core, and you would put in this fitting or couple fittings that would allow the water to enter into this little box that sat inside your car. But you had to run hoses inside your car through the firewall. I mean, I looked into all that because I'll tell you what to look for. They make a diesel heater for trucks. And I think there's some way that you can rig that up. It's for tractor trailer guys back in the day that had, like a cab over. They didn't have a sleeper or anything on it. And it's some sort of a little box that fits inside, and somehow it runs on fuel. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. Everybody's thinking about that. Cousin had a VW bug. It had a small leak in the back floor plan. She would have ice on her floor in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had some cars that had some holes in them. I mean, it's Northeast Ohio. The one car I had was an old Dodge Aspen. That's when I knew that I had to drive a little bit more careful, is when I would drive and instead of hearing water flipping up into the trunk of the car, it would be silent, but the road looked like it was wet. Then I knew that was ice. Yeah, that was a rusty car, but it got me back and forth to work every day and got really good gas mileage.
Oh, that's cool.
Craig bought a diesel heater for the backup. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That is good. Tell Mike they had them on the vans for heat in the back of the van. Yeah, my dad.
They have to be, those had to be better than what is out there, though.
My dad had a Chevy Beauville van, and I remember that one of the options that he could have got was an air conditioner for a back and a heater core for the back. Well, I always thought it'd be a good idea, and Dad said, "Nah, they're a bunch of trouble. You don't want to mess with them, when they have problems." And I was younger. I didn't pay much attention to it. Fast forward, one of my friends had bought, Dave Shepard, had bought a van, and it had air conditioning and heating in the back. I had no idea how Mickey Mouse that stuff was. I mean, there was just these hoses that ran all the way from the front of the vehicle all the way to the back for the air conditioning, and same thing, hoses that ran up from the front all the way to the back to this heater core that was in back with a fan. And thought, forget it. I mean, I guess that's the way the buses do it also, but yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, a lot of the heater cores are behind the driver's side.
Yeah, everybody had some beaters. I don't mind having an old beater now, so I won't have to drive the truck. There's a pickup truck, a 2-wheel drive pickup truck that I've been watching on Facebook Marketplace for some time now, and they keep on lowering the price. They were at $1,500, then they were at $1,200, now they're at $1,000. It's like a 1984 Ford Explorer, automatic. I think it was a 302. That would be a good truck because I could make it loud and seem fast, and then in the summer I could sell it easily to some kid that thinks it's a hot rod. A Ford Exploder. It's really funny how good those Ford Explorers were, all except for those Firestone tire problems. Other than that, they were pretty decent. They were good vehicles.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, there's tons of them. But yeah, once they got all that rollover thing, once that rollover crap, that was it. How many people we got watching? 75, 76. So, what have we been doing other than
I've just been working a lot.
Yeah, she's just been working a lot, and I haven't been, you guys know, if you don't see any videos, that means I haven't really been doing anything. I mean, I cleaned the garage the other day, that was about it. I mean, it's a bad time of year for this. I mean, it's just, I have a hard time staying positive about it. My son, our son, is trying to get south. Hey, listen, I'm going to throw this out there. I have an old Army buddy that he's talking to his wife. He's not sure what's happening. But after the holidays, especially after Christmas, I don't know after New Year's, but definitely after Christmas, our son is heading south. He wants to head south. He wants to get in an area to where he could do these gigs. And what I mean gigs is apparently, I don't know that much about it, there's apps that you can get for your phone that it's like Gig Job or something like that. And you can sign up for it, and people post. And in certain cities, it's more popular than others. But they can post, hey, I need somebody to deliver 15 boxes to these addresses, and I'll pay $250, something like that. Mm-hmm. He's done that. He's done that when he was in Chicago, and he's enjoyed it. And he also did it when he was in Oregon, right? Or Washington, in the state of Washington. Yeah. And he likes that. He likes that kind of work because he can go out, he can work as much as he wants, or little as he wants, as he needs to. So right now he's trying to find an area that might be pretty decent, that he might be able to land something like that. But I told him it's most likely going to have to be near a city. If anybody that's watching this is down south somewhere, and they have a place that he can just park his van, and he would like it to where he could plug it in. But he's self-contained, of course. He's got a toilet, he's got the sink, he's got water, he's got battery power. Of course, he's got a refrigerator, he's got a stove or a stovetop. I mean, he can live in his van like he did when he was up in Wisconsin there working the sugar beet harvest. So if anybody knows anyone down south that might have a safe parking area that he can just plug in, that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to head south. Like I said, I have an Army buddy that really nice guy, and he's got some property down in Melbourne there. But he's talking to his wife because apparently they have a house guest, and I don't know. I guess it sounds like the house guest might have worn out their welcome, maybe. I can't tell by just talking over the internet, but or on Facebook. But I just wanted to throw that out there. We're putting out our feelers for him. If not, he's going to have to land in an RV park and just shell out, which I told him it's overkill. I mean, he's in a van. Of course, he could stay in parking lots, but he said that he really liked to get something that he don't have to worry about, so he can focus on whatever it is, whatever jobs that may come up. He don't have to worry about, coming back to Walmart for the night and all that stuff. He don't want to be living in parking lots. So that's it. If you guys know anybody that's in the warmer climates that might have a place that he can park his van safely, and if he could throw him a cord, that's great. He only needs a regular household outlet, and it's just to run a little 750 watt inverter and charge his batteries up. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just let us know. Send us a message. RV Super Show. January.
Talking about Tampa.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I gotta have a drink because that just reminded me that I'm in the cold and I could be in the warmth. Did you already make all your drink go away?
No.
Okay.
No.
I've hardly made a dent on this one. Look, it's still ice coming through. Or frost. RV Kids TV. Tell me how Copa is working for you. I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah.
Wow, 73 people in here. Yeah, we had about 80 something the last time. I'm in Central Texas. If he wants to come this way, that could be an option. I told him that Texas is a good place to go to. I don't think he has any one direction. The only reason that we were talking about initially Florida was because we have relatives down there. That was the only thing, but he's not close to any of those relatives down there. He knows of them. I mean, he's met them, but they live there and we live here. Central Texas, huh? Yeah, I'll throw that out to him. We're at in Central Texas, Waco, south of Waco. Just kind of give me an idea. I was in Killeen, Temple, so I know that area sort of. I was watching earlier, and they were talking about it. What were they talking about?
Being at the Tampa RV show.
Oh, yeah, well. You know what else is at the Tampa RV show? You guys see my video on that. I don't want to touch on that again. A seminar that...
No, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Sorry, no Kappa. Oh, yeah, Kappa. Well, he's got to worry about that. Because he's got 2 kids in his video.
Oh.
So the fact that those 2 kids may, I want to see, what's her name again? It's the Hitch. Hensley. I want to see Hensley.
Right.
I want to see Hensley. That could be an issue. But yeah, RV Kids. Hey, RV Kids TV. Tell me what if you think that might be a problem that kids is in your title. South of Waco and Belton. I know where you're at. You know how many times
I'm Earl.
you know how many times I went to Belton Lake and got totally drunk and then rented jet skis back in the day? This was in the 80s. That was a long time ago. They still got those little cabins at Belton Lake. Not that I used those cabins for anything shady, or not that I almost got in trouble with a captain's daughter in one of those things that was underage, which I didn't know. She was 17. I was like 20 at the time.
Idiot.
Well, I had no clue.
Should have asked her.
Well, you didn't ask. I wasn't asking her nothing. And it was a captain's daughter, and the captain found out about it. Now, don't get me wrong, captain's not real high up there in rank, but luckily he was in first cav, and I was in second armored, so I didn't have to deal with his crap. But yeah, yep, that was a different life, that's for sure. Yeah, I know where Belton is. I tried, believe it or not, I tried to walk to Belton from Killeen, and it was like 90 degrees out. And I don't know how far I got, but I decided I don't think I'm going to make it. And I turned around and started walking back towards Killeen, and somebody picked me up on the way. Kids TV. We are... Oh, I'm not close enough for my glasses.
Oh, that's cool.
We are not child targeting. We are a channel that shows our family of 5 and our RV experience. Kappa says that if we are not targeting children, we're not showcasing children, we are okay.
That's cool.
Which I think is cool also. However, I seen that a lot of these algorithms, I don't know if you guys were on YouTube whenever the algorithms seemed to be taking down videos just randomly, saying that it was a, no, I was 2nd Armored Division, that they were taking down what was it we were taking? Oh, for copyright infringement. And I'm telling you, I couldn't even figure out why. I mean, my videos were just being pulled randomly, and they said that you had to have 1,000 views before they would review the channel or the video. The problem is most of our views, it would demonetize the video. Well, when I post a video, I can expect within 2 weeks to get about 2,000 views. However, if they don't monetize it until after they review it after 1,000 views, then I lose 1,000 views worth of revenue. Oh, it was just a nightmare. Let me just put it that way. They fixed it finally, but they said that they're going to have an algorithm that's going to kick into place after January 1st that's going to automatically pull videos that they think might target kids. Like you say, target kids. Now here's the thing. The fact that you have kids in your video, do you think that there's other kids that want to watch? I'm not sure. The algorithm is totally separate from the machines that monitor the COPPA laws. Yeah, well, I'm just saying that their last algorithm sucked really bad and did a horrible job. And they finally got it fixed after probably 6 months. So I hope that don't happen again. It's tough. I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
It's a sign of the times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of curious. The fact that you have kids... Because we thought about this. I have videos on my old channel that have, like, my son riding a moped. When he was, like, I don't know, 10 years old. He was riding a moped through the yard. So, is there going to be kids that want to watch that because they see a kid that's riding a moped? And is that now targeting kids because I posted something that a kid may want to watch? That's kind of the gist I got out of it. I think that the only thing we can do is just keep on shooting videos and posting videos like we always have, and just hope that everything goes okay, and not do anything on purpose, like you said, targeting kids.
Right.
Yeah, Lake Belton. There used to be cabins that you could rent. Little tiny cabins. There was a whole bunch of them. Kind of when you went down to the boat docks where you used to be able to rent jet skis. Again, this is back in the 80s, the early to mid 80s. So they may be gone by now.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah. What about the dog and cat videos? That's a good one. I don't know. I guess as long as they don't do anything that's
questionable.
Yeah. Randolph, Ohio. Who says? Who's talking to Karen?
The Shregs. the Fitches.
Oh, yeah, Friendship Acres, guy. You can go check out our video prior to that. Whenever we showed a brief picture, little clip of Karen and Greg. It's in Randolph, right next to the Randolph Portage County Fairgrounds, Randolph Fairgrounds. So if you ever been out there for a swap meet or the Randolph Portage County Fair, just drive a little bit further. Once you go over top of the little rise in the road, start to slow down and make a right into Friendship Acres. I love now Heidi. She probably wouldn't care one way or the other. I would definitely be planning a trip to Friendship Acres during this winter if the bar and the restaurant was open.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying that that's a reason for them that they should open it.
Right.
You know, just because one person decides they want to come out there. But I would go back out there just because of the people. I enjoyed myself thoroughly, but I did like having the bar and the restaurant there because you could drink, you could eat, you could listen to music, and they had live bands, which was really cool. Didn't cost you anything, no cover charge for the bands. And I'm not saying that you're not talking about Metallica showing up there or nothing, but it was still good bands, free, and you could walk back to your campsite. They closed that for the winter, so well. We're in Ohio too, following the Fitches. Yeah, following the Fitches. Wait a minute. I think I saw you guys with the Shrags out at one of the places, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I think I remember that now. I think I seen that at a... We'll bring the bar out with us. Yeah. You won't have to bring a bar. You just got to bring a bottle of Yukon Jack. YouTube did purge our channel, and they didn't mark any of our videos for kids, but we have a backup name ready if we have to. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, I like your name. That sticks out. That really sticks out good. RV Kids TV. Yep, we drove a few trips with the Shrags. Yes. Yeah, I watched a couple of the... We'll have to subscribe to them. I honestly don't... We haven't been watching videos like we normally have. I'll be honest with you guys, too. I like watching... On my other channel, I like watching videos that are very critical, cynical, and mean to RVers. I'll just leave it at that. It's a guilty pleasure. I love watching that. But yeah, as far as what we normally watch as far as videos, occasionally we watch what people are posting if we subscribe to them, but a lot of the times I'm just on my channel and I watch the same old stuff. Reaction videos, those Irish people getting, trying U.S. stuff, Korean people eating U.S. stuff, car crashes. I love car crashes, road rage. I don't know what the deal is there, but it's a guilty pleasure. So we normally watch that stuff. That's about it. Car stuff. Watch our last one from Mohican State Park. Yes, I think we already seen that one.
Yeah.
Did we see Mohican? Or was it the one down south? Did we watch the one at Mohican, or did we watch the one that was at Sugar? No, not Sugar. Salt Fork? No. I can't remember now. Frank Cancel. If you were a subscriber to YouTube, they removed... I don't know why. If you were subscribed to a YouTuber, they removed the subscription and they don't know why. Show. I want to see what this says. Frank, I have no idea why they just flagged your comment on our chat there, but I love watching the cat and dog video. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I'll tell you which ones I like to watch. If you guys,
like the dog shaming.
Yeah, I like dog shaming. That's cool. If you guys go check out, what's the name of this channel? They're foreign. Okay, first of all, I love watching Garage 54. I love watching that one. It's called Garage 54. I also like watching the what's those ones that come up? A Daily Dose of Internet. I also like watching. I can't remember the name of the channels now. Darn it, they're foreign, but they put together a whole bunch of clips. This is a long shot. I'm going to try to look it up, see if I got it.
We are not going to buy a content dog just for content.
I
That's not
love
necessary.
dogs.
He's got enough content.
I love dogs. I love dogs, but
We don't love dogs that much.
we don't like the responsibility.
Right.
It ties you down.
Yeah, I want it with me all the time. Like, take it to
We had our
work.
grandson stay the night the other night. Woo! Boy, that reminded me of actually having responsibility.
Yes, we like Insta Karma videos too.
Yes. Let me see if I can find the name of the other channels. And you guys can just look at these if you want to. I'm just saying.
Yes, Brenda, I watch a lot of that stuff whenever I get in bed at night, so he don't have to watch them.
Camo Dave, if you want to watch him, he is the Linda. I'm dating myself. He's the Linda Hirsch of all the RV YouTube channels. You guys know who Linda Hirsch is? Comment if you know who Linda Hirsch is. So anyways, Camo Dave is the Linda Hirsch of all the RV channels. So the other ones that I like to watch is I'll find it here.
Yes, Marcus Adventure. He is brutal to a lot of YouTubers. He is quite the troll. Yes, he is.
Yeah, well, Camo Dave's I think is calm compared to RV Boger Rat Busters. Look up that
something
one.
like that.
He's obscure, but I also watch How Ridiculous. I watch every one of their videos. Let's see. I'm gonna find it here. I'm just looking through the views that I watched, or the ones that I viewed already. Of course, I watch what's his name, Stephen Colbert. I watch his stuff. I watch Steve Lato.
Yeah,
of
let's
Lato's
drop
Law.
stuff from Heights.
Yeah. I watch Steve Lato of Lato's Law.
What does it?
Yeah, it's called Bogers, Bogers, RV Rat Busters. I also watch Mega Driving School. I watch all their videos. I watch DDS. I watch all their videos. Stern DoTube, Stern, like Stern, a stern warning, and then D as in Delta, the letter U, and then tube. It's all Stern is one word, then DoTube. It's a foreign one. I love watching that one. And then there's another one that's similar to that. I don't know. I don't see it.
All right, put that away.
I'm supposed to put it away. Yes Theory, I watch them occasionally. Anyways, that Stern Tube, there's somebody else that does something similar to that. And it's a foreign one. They're French. It has French subtitles. LOL Taco. What's Taco? Hello, Taco. Taco Stack. Yeah, he was last time we did,
He
right?
said he thought these were microwaves.
They were microwave. All the junk in there usually gets used in the microwave. Here, we're missing some lighting. Here you go. There, we got a couple more lights. How about that? Go Browns. Yeah, Browns. They're
Yeah,
doing
Big
better.
Truck, Big RV. We watched that.
Big Truck, Big RV. It's okay. I enjoy watching some of the stuff he does. I don't know. I don't hunt down his stuff.
Yeah, less junk, more journey.
Let's more journey. We'll watch some of their stuff. Everybody
I don't really watch
like Camo Dave says. Everybody, including ourselves, you get in the same cycle, the same routine, showing the same thing. I try not to do a musical montage of my drive. However, I have a tendency to do that just like everybody else does. the thing with Less Junk and More Journey and most of the other RV channels, I, as a person that likes to go out and travel and do things, I don't want to watch other people do them. I like if they're saying, "Oh, look, here we are at, you know, this glacier, or we're at this national park, or
Yeah.
you know, today." I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch it. I might watch a little bit of it just to see if I'm interested, but I don't want to see every detail of it. I don't want to see their experiences of it.
I don't want to ruin it for us.
Yeah, I ruin it through, and I don't need to live through them.
Right.
I other than that, yeah, I'll watch their stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. That seems kind of weird, but Steve Turtle. Hey, Steve.
Silver turtle?
Silver Turtle. Oh, I thought it was Steve Turtle. So we got 2 turtles on the channel there. Oh, he's not on us today though. Silver Turtle 65. Some more camping. I hit your red button. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys don't, a lot of these people that are on our chat here, if you guys haven't went out and checked their videos, some more camping with the Shrags, following the Fitches, we have to subscribe to them. Mark's Adventures, Somedays Here is out there somewhere. I just seen a video they posted, and there's a lot of people though I haven't even seen before. The Wilsons on Wheels. Cool. We'll have to go check out their channel. Like I said, we don't normally watch RV stuff too much. Have you guys heard the news? One of the best by far in all my research and looking, which isn't a lot. It's not like I sit and crunch numbers all day long or anything like that. But I found that one of the best for sure. Unlimited internet that you could have if you're an RVer on the road, and I'm talking about unlimited data, was through the Togo, that RV Togo, Togo. Some people call it To Go, other people call it Togo. And, oh, you did? Oh, no kidding. Blue Wave Odyssey. Bet you had Blue Wave Odyssey. I'll have to remember that. You got to remind me a little bit more. Having fun listening to you guys. Thanks, Mr. Smith. Appreciate it. Got a super chat. Super chat from Mr. Smith. That's awesome. Cool. Have to have a drink now. So anyway,
Aloha Mike says that you need to sing some Christmas songs.
Oh no, that's not happening. That's so funny though. There's not enough alcohol in our house to do that.
That's funny.
Anyways, that AT&T was the plan that was to be used with that Togo, and you would buy the Togo, and it was tied in with AT&T, and you would have unlimited data, and it came out to $30 a month for unlimited data. AT&T just backed out. From what Technomatia says, the reason is because they didn't realize how RVers were going to use that unlimited data. And it's probably more than they can handle. So the way I look at it, as I commented on their channel, it looks like AT&T turned back to suck again, because that's bad. I almost bought it, and I mean, I would have been an investment. Now they're still offering that you can use AT&T with that Weingart Togo thing. However, they have tiered plans, and I guess they suck. They're not anything special. So
we dealt with that with online cell phone service, Republic Wireless. They were great for the first year and a half.
Yep.
And then they come out with these
plans that suck.
Crappy plans.
Yep, that's when we went to T-Mobile.
And the phones were not. There wasn't anything great about the phones.
You had to buy their phones that they offered.
Yeah.
And even though they were usually the latest and greatest phones, they didn't have all the phones that were available.
No. There's only a handful.
Yeah, so that Togo is out. Man, that's... And not only that, but the people that bought it, they basically are saying, screw you. That's what happens. You know, this is what it is. If you don't like it, too bad.
Uh-oh, what'd I do?
This is what it is.
If you don't like it,
Turn it off and mute.
What'd I do? This is
Oh, woman, quit pushing buttons. Jeez almighty.
Why didn't you click on that?
Yeah, you did. You pushed something.
I wasn't even
Now,
up
look
there.
at this over here. How did this come up?
I don't know. It was up when you was...
You guys have no idea. She's over here juggling keys. She just pushing buttons.
Oh, my
Put
goodness.
her at a nuclear plant. We're going to have a meltdown for sure.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Everybody give it to her.
Had too much to drink.
I don't... we liked Verizon, except they were a little bit costly. And
They're not good for this area.
For this area, nothing special. When we went to Tampa, when we went on our Florida trip, my T-Mobile was better than the Verizon almost the entire trip. Now, I know when you go out west, though, T-Mobile gets really bad. The further you go out west, T-Mobile gets bad unless you get into California or the coast or something like that. But
Yeah.
And I know Verizon shines at that point. But yeah, we had a Verizon hotspot. I wasn't happy with that at all. As soon as we got back off that trip, we canceled it because it just wasn't worth it. Come to New Milford Tavern tomorrow night. New Milford is... which one is that one? I know where New Milford is. But where's the tavern in New Milford?
What's it called, or is that what it's called? New Milford Tavern.
You should go to... Did you guys try out 44, Club 44, or whatever it is, Karen? Have you guys gone to that one up in...
Rootstown. Rootstown.
It's in Rootstown? Well, New Milford, the road New Milford dead ends into 44, real close to... I guess that would be considered Rootstown there.
Yeah. Hi, John Clark.
But yeah, have you guys done that Club 44? I already invited you guys.
Yeah, she at the beginning she did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So where's it at now? Where do we got to go?
It's tomorrow night. I work Friday. Probably not.
God. Your job is hindering my social life.
Oh my gosh. Good grief.
Your job is hindering our RV life. Oh, that's funny. Oh my.
That's funny. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, well, New Milford, like I said, is a road that dead ends into 44. Steve used to take New Milford to get to work on, so he gets speed all the way to work on his motorcycle.
Yeah, work gets in the way of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. map, we need to keep up without rambles. Are we rambling?
Need to keep up with that ramble. Oh, we've already done any. Our map's hardly got anything on there. 4.2 stars on Google. Ooh, not bad.
One of the mics are making a hissing noise.
Oh, is it? Is it mine?
I don't know, maybe because I'm playing with the cord.
Yeah, it could be.
I should leave stuff alone. Sorry.
Maybe my phone's
Can't.
too close to my transmitter. Let's do that. Let me put my phone over here. See if that works. Maybe they're getting more.
Yes, work does get in the way of everything. At least in my book.
Rambles are travel. New Milford. New Milford Road right next to the railroad tracks. So you're talking about the overpass, that train overpass. Do you know where we're at now? If you're on 44, I'm assuming if you're on 44, and you know when you have to go through that jog, you know, if we go the back way to Midway Drive-In, you know, if you make that jog, you know how we go under the overpass?
Yeah.
Well, then there's a road that comes in from the right. I wonder if it's that tavern that's there on the left. I stopped there to adjust our torsion bars on our old RV one time. Do you remember that? Oh, when he was coming back from West Branch.
Maybe I wasn't with you.
No, I think he was with me. I think. I don't know. Might be Heidi's mic.
I'm not saying enough, so I don't really think it could be. I think it must just be the internet.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
It's getting hot in here.
73.
It is warm.
She's telling me.
I wasn't early. I was comfortable. Yeah, furnace maybe. It still hasn't shut off, so.
You know what I'm getting real lazy about? I almost said Alexa.
Oh.
Because all of our Alexa stuff in the house turns on and off our, sets our temperature in our house and turns on our lights and everything. Yeah. Alexa, set the thermostat to 71.
I gotta turn it down a couple degrees because
Well, it's real close to shutting off, I think.
Is it? Oh, we'll
Just
shut
push
it.
one button down, it'd probably say 71. We'll let Heidi do it. There you go. It'll shut off here in a couple seconds.
The floor is still cold.
Well, it's probably because it's getting colder. It is her mic. When she sat up a few minutes ago, it started making the noise. All right, time for me to look. I can see the battery levels on our thing, so it's okay. Your mic's underneath your...
No, and my mic is fine.
All right, try that. You guys still hear it? Oh yeah, lots of noise when she picks it up. There it goes. There it goes, as in noisy or off? Oh, it was her mic. Okay. It's because she's got, there's internet going on there. She's got internet going on here. I'm sure that's got to do something with it.
There.
They are Bluetooth. They're Bluetooth microphones.
Oh, maybe. I guess it was covering it.
It could be too.
Anyway. Controls blows
Our
up
Alexa
in the-
controls are blow up in the yard, our heater, and my shopping list. Doing it while you move the transmitter. Yeah, it must be, like I say, they operate on 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth wire. I love these wireless mics. How often we charge the batteries?
Hardly at all.
I could do probably 15 out. Well, I couldn't. I talk a lot, but I couldn't do that. After about 10 to 15 hours, we might drop 1 bar rating on these transmitters and receivers.
Oh, wow. Shut off. It should be real quiet in here now.
As long as we don't talk. So I had somebody that commented, said, "You talk too much on your videos." I still thought, who in the hell watches a video
And says,
and how do you have a vlog and you don't talk?
that would be me. That would be my vlog.
What would you do? That's
No,
like
I'm
our
just
live
trying
chat.
to-
I would just sit here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at each other?
Yeah, just look at what's being said.
It's
I
silly
don't get it.
whenever they say that. Have you drove the 7.3 gasser yet?
No, boy, I want to really bad. If I had my way, we'd be trading in my truck and getting another one. Heidi said I could earlier. All that we have to do is make sure that the new bed could accommodate our cap. Well, I don't give a shit about my cap now compared to the truck.
Too bad he does. I want the cap on.
How's the selling stuff online going?
Ask him. He hasn't even started yet.
Well, there's your answer. She didn't ask her. She already answered you. What RV batteries and how many? Just 2, and they are the only reason that we have them is when we picked up the RV, the part of the RV deal from the RV dealer. I'm pretty happy with them still. Ruff's RV, they gave us an Interstate Deep Cycle battery, so we went and bought another Interstate Deep Cycle battery that matched it. So we have 2 Interstate Deep Cycle batteries. With that said, they are still on the tongue of the trailer, and they are still being charged through the charge controller that's built into the RV.
Hello, Greg.
I still think that I might want to take it out, and it's not.
And we had Snow Marcus Adventures earlier.
How's the Ford Super Duty truck? I love the truck.
He hasn't really driven it a lot yet. I mean, 10,000 miles is...
Yeah, we only got 10,000 miles, but the trip that we made, the only trip that we could really say that we had with the truck and the trailer that was significant of any kind is we went to Hershey, PA. We seen a lot of mountains. Not crazy mountains, but still, there was a lot of this, a lot of twisties, all that stuff. incredibly pleasant to drive. Just easy, nice, easy to drive. There's nothing at all, especially with that Pro Pride hitch. I mean, it's really nothing at all. It was nice. Some more camping with the Shregs. North Central Maryland, Manchester. EPA killed the 7.3 diesel. Yeah, EPA killed
A lot of stuff.
it's really sad because I think the only way that I'd buy a new diesel is if somehow I could still retain the factory warranty and rip off the EGR and the scrubber and filter or whatever, the diesel filter and the fluid and all that crap.
You gotta wait till it's out of warranty.
Yeah, well, then you got to deal with all the crap until it's out of warranty.
Mm-hmm.
You should plan a trip to Colorado.
We'll get there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We'll get there. One engine, the 6.7 Power Stroke. No. We have a gasser. We have a 6.2 gas. We don't really need a diesel for what we're doing. Well,
Yet.
Unless we did a fifth wheel, that's the only time I'd start looking at diesel. It'd have to be over 8,000 pounds. Yeah. 8,000, maybe 9,000 pounds. I would start looking at a diesel then, but we have no need for a diesel for this RV. Fully loaded, the RV is 8,800 pounds. We traveled at 7,400 pounds, something like that. And I didn't notice. There ain't nothing, no real need for it. I love the snow too, ready for it. Yeah, I don't like the snow.
That's funny.
I see a fiver in Heidi's future. Greg, you're probably not wrong on that. You're probably not wrong. But the thing is she has to... would you test the 2020 Ford Super Duty? If I do, unfortunately, it will be the gas one. So if you're in the diesels, I will not be doing the diesel on that. Unless, again, Heidi decides she wants the fifth wheel. If Heidi wants a fifth wheel, let me put it out this way.
But we're getting a 1-ton or bigger too.
Let's go ahead and put this out there for you guys. If we get a fifth wheel, if Heidi decides that she wants something a little bit bigger than this RV currently, and she wants a fifth wheel, then I will be going down to Ford and we will be getting a diesel, and it will be an F350. And I don't know if we would necessarily get the dually. I don't know that for sure. I'd have a hard time with that part of it. I could, but anyways, just let you know. Although that new 7.3 gas, I mean, it's got 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. That is a lot, considering that the truck that I currently have has 45 less pound-feet of torque, and it has about 385, 95, 205, 25, 23, has 40 horsepower less. That new 7.3 has 400 pound-feet of torque at 1,500 RPM. And it goes up to 475 pound-feet of torque, and it's under like 4,400 RPMs. That is a unbelievable range of having 400 pound-feet of torque available the entire time in a gasser with a 10-speed transmission that would easily keep you in that RPM range the whole time. It's an untested engine. However, the way that it's made is nothing exotic. It has regular style port fuel injectors instead of what this thing has. It doesn't have overhead cams. It has regular push rod, normal type engine. It's like the next version of the 460. That's basically what it is. So there's a lot of pluses to it, tons, but it hasn't been proven yet. It's not been proven like the 6.2. 6.2 is a much smaller engine, but still, it's got good horsepower. I'm really happy with it. I mean, you got to figure it's like a 389. That 6.2 is like a 389 cubic inch. That's not bad. I mean, that's really good. We'll have to see. Mike, have you replaced your OEM filter for a K&N? No, not yet.
I just answered that.
Oh, did you? Yeah, well, I don't really want to play around with it yet. One day maybe. I'll tell you what I would do if I could find somebody to do a good conversion. I'd add a supercharger to it, because the 6.2s, you can get them supercharged. I mean, you can get a supercharged, what's that, Raptor. The Raptors have 6.2s with superchargers on them. And you can get Mustangs that have 6.2s with superchargers in them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they make a 6.2 with a supercharger?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of a 5.4. But anyways, I know the Raptor for sure. You can get a 6.2 with a supercharger. That'd be all right. If I put a supercharger on there, that'd be okay. I mean, it just gives you more horsepower and torque. I would do that almost. I would almost do that over top of getting a 7.3. Tell you the truth, just because the 6.2's been a proven engine, and whenever you get into high altitudes, you need forced induction, whether it be a turbo or supercharger, or whatever. Yeah, that's you need something to help force that air in when the air's so thin it doesn't want to enter on its own. It's going to replace the 6.8 V10. Yes, absolutely. It will replace it. Super cab or crew cab? It all depends. I love the super cab. We only need a super cab. We don't have any reason for a crew cab. All except for the fact that if we would have got a crew cab with our current truck, I would have been able to get a 48-gallon tank. Instead, I'm only able to get a 33 or 34-gallon tank. I don't have a problem with it. We get pretty good gas mileage, but I would like that extra gas carrying ability. So when the gas is on sale, whatever, I can fill it up with 48 gallons. And I can go quite a ways. And the reason is because we got used to our old truck that had 57 gallons. No, 58 gallons. It was 57. 19,
Gas was like 207.
Yeah, it was 57. We had 57 gallons worth of fuel on our old truck. And I love the fact that we could fill that up and drive for a long ways before we had to worry about it. But if you order 2017, 18, 19 F250, F350, the only way you can get a 48-gallon tank is if you had a crew cab. It could be a short bed, but it had to be a crew cab. Long bed or short bed, crew cab for sure. Well, I got an extended cab long bed, and the only option was 30-some gallon tank. I've gotten underneath there plenty of times and looked, and I swear I have plenty of room because I don't have a DEF container for the DEF fluid, so there's an open area there. I really don't see why I can't make that 48-gallon tank work. However, the only way I'm going to be able to try it is if I go and get one from a wrecking yard and find, of course, a 48-gallon truck that's been wrecked, and buy that tank complete with the fuel lines, the connectors, the straps, and everything, and then bring it home, which will probably cost me like $200, and I might not be able to make it work. That's, I'll have to take a little bit of a gamble there to do that. But then bolt that in and try it out, see if it'll work. We dropped down to 70, so the furnace kicked back on again. See ya, partner. It is late. Apparently it's taco specials. I have not been there yet.
Tacos.
Tacos. Where's tacos at?
At the New Milford
New Milford Cafe or
Yeah.
bar or whatever. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. We've been to the New Milford bar.
We were at a few of them that
No,
night.
no.
Oh,
We were at 44, and then we were at another 44. I'm talking way before that. I'm almost positive that New Milford Cafe is the one that is the closest to West Branch campgrounds. That was right near those railroad tracks. Do you remember that we went to the restaurant and the kids were with us, right?
Right.
I think that was New Milford Cafe. Now I got to get my phone and look it up. I got to see where it's at. Or New Milford Bar. New Milford something.
You have 38 minutes.
We got 38 minutes.
Yep.
To look it up? I can easily do
No.
that. Oh, okay. So it's called New Milford Bar.
She said, Karen said probably. RV Kids TV, they have a 2010 F250 V10.
Cool.
Josh Warmkey says, if you need truck advice, help, I'm you guy.
80-gallon gas tank in my motorhome.
Nice, except for filling it up.
Yeah, but likes. Who said something about the? If you need Ford truck advice or help, I'm your guy. I'm pretty good with the Ford stuff. Yeah, we've been there. We've been to New Milford Cafe. We shot a video of it. I don't know how many years back. It was with our old RV. I think our son was with us then. Yeah, our daughter was not with us. Our son was with us, and we went there and ate lunch.
Greenwood Road, Rootstown.
Yep, I know exactly where it is. It's like a historic building, but it's not anymore. I mean, they kind of made it modern. There's some sort of a like a salt dispensary or something there for road crews, but the railroad tracks are right there. The railroad tracks are real close. It's kind of a back road. Do you remember when we went there? Here, I'll help you. I'll show you a picture of it, and you'll go, "Oh yeah." You guys, watch this. This happens all the time. You don't remember? We walked through these doors right here. Oh my.
No.
Let me see if I can show her on the map, maybe. Would you know it if it was on the map? I was the one that found it. We ate in this back room. We didn't eat in the bar.
No, I don't remember at all.
You're kidding me. You don't remember... Remember the railroad tracks went at an angle here?
Oh, I remember now. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a super nice day.
Yeah, it was a very nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust the Lord, buy a Ford. Thoughts on the new Chevy HDs? I don't know. People don't like the front ends. They don't like the front ends on them. That's all I know. I don't know that much about Chevys. I never, it's one of those things. At some point, it's like Adidas shoes. I don't know anything about Adidas shoes because I always wore Nike shoes. What's your opinion on Ford's stop-start system? I don't have that on mine. I would bypass it. It's just that. How much was that kit? Like $60 or something?
Yeah, it wasn't very expensive.
Yeah, they make that kit. You just, take it out of the dash and you plug in the harness, or unplug the factory harness, plug in this patch harness, and then put it back. And instead of it always being on, it's always off until you turn it on.
What's running out there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Something stupid. Last $256 to fill it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gas, that's what I was saying earlier. You were jabbering.
No.
Gas was $2.07.
No, you act like I talk all the time.
A lot.
Thunderbird. Look at, he's here. Howdy, partner. Yeah, it's funny because I remember whenever I worked at Summit Racing, they were all heavy on Chevy. Everything was Chevy.
Yeah, you didn't hardly have any Ford stuff.
Yeah, they hardly had Ford crap back then.
Mm-hmm.
They some of the stuff that I brought up in our meetings about new products, they just looked at me like I was on another world. This was back in this would have been back in 1990. And I was telling them, listen, you guys need to be paying attention to these 5-liter Mustangs because
So many of them out
they
there.
were they're crazy. They're you can bolt stuff on and they're so fast that nobody wanted to listen to me. So anyways, I talked to one of the guys. I said, how did you get into Chevys? He had raced Chevys. Right? He says, you know what? He goes, everybody gets into cars for the weirdest reasons their own way. And he says, my brother had a Chevy. My dad had a Chevy. And he says, so, we had parts laying around and I got handed a Chevy. He goes, that was it. He goes, I was always into Chevys. Now, in my case, my neighbor across the street, his dad had bought him. His dad was an absentee father. He had a lot of money. All he ever seen from his dad was basically money. And he would go visit him 2 weeks in the summer. His dad had a lot of money. So his dad bought him a 1968 Mustang for his senior year, or his junior year of high school. And it was an ex-race car. It had a 351 Cleveland with factory 4-barrel heads. It had a top loader 4-speed. I mean, this thing had flames down the side of it. It was awesome. I mean, it even had the tabs welded on the front on the frame where the tow bar used to connect for them to tow it at the track and stuff. It was a bad car. I didn't know anything about cars except for my old junker that I worked on. I had a Plymouth Duster, Gold Duster version, and he got this car, and I went down to his house, and he needed some help fixing it. Well, I didn't know anything about it, neither did he, and we figured out that he had dual points in the distributor, so we put in the extra set of points because it was only running on one set of points, and he was having a problem with this big double pumper carburetor loading up the cylinder, and it was making it black smoke coming out the back until you tromped on it. So that was my first experience working on a car of any significance. I did some work on my Duster, but it was just some repairs, normal repairs. And whenever it was time for me to go actually buy a real car, I guess you could say, instead of this $100 car that I was driving back and forth to work, or to school, I should say. Keep on forgetting how long ago that was to school. And my dad took me out, and we were looking at a car. And the very first car I looked at was a 1977 Toyota Celica GT. It was yellow, black tinted windows, had black louvers on the back end of it. I loved the way that it looked, and I knew I could probably afford it. So we looked at it. My dad's working at Chrysler, a UAW guy, when that actually made a difference back in the 80s. He said, "There's no way I'm going to let you buy a foreign car." And he says, "Is there any other cars that you'd like to look at?" So, well, there's this one car that was in Trevely Chrysler Plymouth in the Kent Auto Strip. And of course, Trevely Chrysler Plymouth is way gone years ago. I said, "They have it in their budget lot or in their side lot." I said, "There was a nice car there, but I probably can't afford it." And he says, "Well, let's stop and look at it." And it was a 78 Mustang Cobra. And it's black, gold and orange on the, said Cobra down the doors about that big. And it had 71,000 miles. And this was in 1982, I guess it was. Yeah, about 1982. So, I mean, it was only a few years old. But it wasn't a popular car. And they wanted this. They wanted like $2,700 for it. And my dad talked him down to $2,100 and said that he would co-sign for me. So that's how I got into Fords. My neighbor had a Ford Mustang. I worked on it. I didn't get the Toyota Celica, so then I got this Ford Mustang, and then I had that car for 9 years. When her and I met, I still had that car. And I lost my license drag racing in that car. That's how we met. So that's how I got into Fords. And then ever since, that was it. I've always had Ford. My brother then got Fords, and we worked on them, and a friend of mine had Fords. And
my parents were always had Fords.
And then when we met her dad loved me because he was all Ford. He's 100% Ford guy. Ford truck, Ford everything. So they always had Ford Crown Vics and Ford Explorers, and then Ford Flex, and her mom has a Ford, whatever that thing is, that little turbo Escape, yeah. So yeah, that's how I got into it. Chevy Nova, drove it to Timkins. Cool. What's it say? Then you probably drove past Spring Grove, Hanover border.
Tucking.
Oh, that's out there. That's that's out near them. Thought you like Ford because you like fixing them all the time. That's actually what you're right. Fords are for tinkerers. It used to be. It's not like that as much anymore, but
it's not so much that we fix them.
Yeah, we just like tinkering with them. I like tinkering with them. I like making improvements to them. Of course, growing up having a Ford 302, everybody knew that those heads did not breathe. So if you put a good head on there and you put a good exhaust system on there, that was it. It really opened up. It made it a lot nicer. Why are you having a hard time with the computer? What is so difficult about it?
Oh my God.
It's horrible. I don't even know what you did. Heidi done screwed up something here. So she can't see none of your chat stuff.
Hey, you gotta click on that link. Why does it keep doing that?
It's turning on and off.
No.
I have no idea what you just did, but you got screwed it up. Good luck. Figure that one out. There you go. Stop. I see it now.
It's got to be over here.
I don't know what she did.
Okay, that's good
It's
enough.
got to do. She's got to do with the size of the
Yeah.
screen. I can't afford new Ford trucks. They're too expensive for me. Yes, you're absolutely right. They were expensive. Now, thanks to who was that? Why do I forget his name now? Was it Jay Super? No. It was who was that? Do you remember? Who gave us that whole family thing? Why can't I remember his name? That is crazy. My aptitude for remembering names tonight really sucked.
Horrible.
Anyways, someone, I'm really sorry I forgot your name, or handle at least, offered for us to possibly get a discounted rate with Ford for a new Ford. So we...
Jay Hetty.
Yes. Yeah. Heading my way. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
And so we got our truck for $39,900. We didn't go over $40,000, but it was on the lot. It was a good deal. We had a rebate because I was a veteran, and it was November 1st. We just happened to walk through the door on November 1st, and it was a Veterans Day thing that they started, which was awesome. That's how we got our truck. It fit our bill, and it was new. It was more than I've ever paid for any vehicle ever in my life. Every new vehicle we ever had in the past, we've always leased. But it was a great deal, and that's the only reason we got new. Drag racing in the 80s. Yep, drag racing in the 80s is definitely different than today. That's for sure.
Even in the 90s, 80s, 90s.
It says hold down the control and hit minus button to make screen smaller.
I did. It just made the writing smaller. Didn't
Ew.
work for me.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good deal. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it was $39,000 and da da da. Somebody said, "How much you pay for it? Is it 40?" And I'm like, "No, I said it's $39,980 some dollars." Yeah, it was a good deal. It's an STX. It's the baseline package. It's an XL, but it has the STX appearance package. So you get, like a chrome bumper and a chrome grille and a couple other things. And then the options were just perfect. I mean, they were the ultimate tow camera system. So we have, the cameras on the mirror, the camera on the grille, the camera on the cab, and the camera on the tailgate. It also had the Ford Pass system, so I can get online at any time and I can look and see, how many miles is on the truck, how much life is in the oil. If I need to do an oil change, I can schedule service. I can schedule service for recalls. I can check my tire pressure. I can lock my doors, unlock my doors. I can start the truck anywhere that I have internet service, as long as the truck is connected to an AT&T source. Now, I don't pay for anything for the truck to be connected.
Right.
It's all free. That's part of the package. And matter of fact, Ford just offered, or AT&T and Ford just come to an agreement that that's going to be free, period.
For the life.
It was going to be like 6 or 7 years we was going to have to start paying for it, but for the life of the vehicle, it's free now. The other thing that we got, which was a package they already included, was the heavy, extra heavy duty alternator, which was a 240 amp alternator, which is actually probably going to look small because on these 7.3s, the new 2020s, you can build them out and they can have 340 amp alternators or something crazy like that. But anyways, we have a bigger alternator. We also have the heavy duty 10,000 GVW package, and we also have some other package that it gives us the snowplow package, which is heavier spring rates on the front, and the camper package, which of course gives us the overload spring in the back and It gives us a sway bar on the rear also. So the truck is rated to handle one of those slide-in campers. We got vinyl floors, which is exactly what we wanted. We have cloth seats, exactly what we wanted. And it's got this Cirrus 3, the big 3, whatever. It's a big screen. And not Cirrus, but the Sync 3 system, which connects to the phone and does Waze maps and all that crap. So we got just the right amount of options. I mean, it's, like I say, nothing crazy. We don't have automatic climate control. The mirrors are heated, but they don't retract and expand. You know, you got to pull them out manually. They do move, you know, automatic, you know, with buttons, but you can't. You got to pull the whole mirror to make them towing mirrors out manually. I mean, it was a good thing. It was a good deal all the way around.
Laura wants to know if we watched Ford versus Ferrari.
No,
And
I've been trying to find it so I can illegally download it. I wanted to go to the movies real bad. Heidi, first of all, I would never go to the movies by myself, number one. Secondly, if I take Heidi to the movies, I'm going to the movies by myself. Because she's just sleeping. She's going to sleep in that chair. That's all she does. Every date we went on, when we were dating, she just lay on my shoulder and sleep. I mean, she don't watch movies. That's not her thing. So, no, I haven't yet, and I want to really bad.
Hi, Adventures Bandits.
On Crider Amazon, I believe we have the link. I want to keep my vehicles decent enough till something seriously grenades on it.
Hey,
Only
there's a lot of
vehicles
people
until
like
they
that.
have to be dragged to the junkyard. Yeah, Heidi did that.
Yeah.
Hola, bandits. What's bandits? Who's bandits? Somebody just came on. He said hello to the bandits. Mike, the next time you pick your drink to have, to do the intro to your video, and we will do a shot with you. That's funny. Adventure Bandits. Oh, you know what? Adventure Bandits weren't they also at? Weren't they at one of the camping things too? One of the Shrags videos? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, didn't they have some sort of goofy like bikes or something? Remember?
Oh,
Those
yeah.
electric bikes or something? I
Yeah,
can't
that's
remember.
pretty cool.
We'll be going to Hershey RV Show 2020. Yep. Marcus, we're still waiting, which he's not on here tonight. He must be working.
Who?
Red Jaguar.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't
Probably
seen him.
is. Yeah.
We're still waiting to hear from Red Jaguar on our South Carolina deal. He said that he might know someone. I mean, you've seen the same emails we have, so we'll try to finish that up and try to get something together. So, man, I'd love to have a big get together down in South Carolina, like at Myrtle Beach somewhere. Just because everybody likes. Let me rephrase that. Most people don't mind going to Myrtle Beach. It's a tourist trap in a lot of ways. And during the summer it'd be expensive, but it'd be fun. There's stuff to do. Mm-hmm. I'll have to say, ask Heidi, and she's the first one to say it. When we first started camping, we were always about, because of her work schedule more than anything else, but we would always try to go like on a Tuesday, and we would leave on a Friday morning. We did that for a long time. And the reason is because it's not busy. There wasn't a lot of people. When we went on our trips, even before we RV'd, when we went to our trips to Myrtle Beach, we always went after most schools started back up again. Because our school system here always starts really late.
After Labor Day.
So it's, after Labor Day. We would always go after Labor Day to Myrtle Beach and go on vacation because the rates were reduced and it wasn't as busy. All right, what I've learned about that is it's kind of like us going out drinking on a Wednesday night. Heidi's off on Thursday. We could go to the local bar and have a good old time, just by ourselves, and then come home and be done with it. And it's the same going to the campgrounds, and it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's quiet, not a lot of people there, nothing going on. And again, with Myrtle Beach, after Labor Day, we'd go down there. The beach would be pretty empty. The pool, you could use the pool without much interference or nothing like that. That's all great reasons to be by yourself. However, the staffing, the amount of events, and the amount of people, and
The food.
the food, and the every is always stepped up when you're in peak season, when you're on the weekend, everything. Like when we went to West Branch during one of the major holidays, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was a Labor Day, when the place was packed. I mean, it was awesome. They had free, you could go out, or it was $2 for you to go out on a paddle boat. They'd take you out on a paddle boat trip. You could go, they had an ice cream social. They had a movie. They had a movie that you could go down and watch.
There's a lot of stuff to
There
do.
was just tons of stuff to do. Same when we went to Myrtle Beach and it was in peak season. It wasn't at the end of the season where they had already laid off half their staff. And everybody that's been there is all burned out. They're tired of seeing people. The place is run down. 5 of the video games don't work anymore. The putt-putt golf course is all tore up. There's carpet. You know, that green grass is all rolled up because people have kicked it and destroyed it or whatever. We went in the peak season when it was still busy, and it's like they got tons of people there. Sure, it's busy, but they were geared for it. They were still, you know, it was fun. It was a lot of fun because you've seen it basically open in its open mode. So
Yeah, we won't be going to early spring. We're gonna go when it's really hot.
yeah, I want it to be. I cannot stand going to the beach and finding out it's only going to be 64 for the high of the day, or it's only going to be 72 that is the high in the day. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we're both going to go to the beach in our beach bodies and have shorts and no shirts on and stuff like that.
No,
However, no shirts. You go shirts and no shirts.
speaking for yourself.
Yeah, better speak for yourself there. But we still like the ability to go do that. I like it when it's busy. I mean, I like being around all that. It makes you more involved with, you know, it's just more fun. And I don't know. So I want to go to the beach, and I want it to be hot. Even when we went to Myrtle Beach this last time,
Yeah.
it wasn't warm all those days. There was a couple days it was not pleasant. So much so that we had to pay for the pool to be heated,
Yeah.
so we could even get in it. It wasn't even enjoyable until that heater was on.
It's a little chilly.
Yeah, a little chilly. Let's see. Kitty Hawk in April. Yeah, it definitely have to be after April. When are you coming to the desert, Arizona, to do some boondocking? I don't know. If I had my way, I could punch it in my GPS tomorrow. Oh, no, Christmas. Then I could punch it in my GPS. I just replaced the crankshaft piston, one of them, 4.6. 4.6s are pretty decent. I mean, hell, cabs and cops used them forever. Myrtle Beach in September equals hurricanes. Well, you know what? It's life. Try it. Why not? Try it out. If it happens, it happens. We went down in Myrtle Beach after Labor Day. Tropic Storm Gaston came on shore that day. The day we got there. My daughter's getting married in June, honeymoon in September. Where should they go in Myrtle? For a honeymoon? I don't know. We liked that one hotel we'd gone to, but it all depends. We've done it both ways. We've done it really cheap at Red Tree Inn and paid hardly anything for a little efficiency. It's just a little rundown place. It's clean, but it's a rundown place. It's in North Myrtle Beach. And with the money that we saved staying there, we went and did a lot of stuff. Then there was other times that we went to, what's it called, the Oasis or something like that? And I paid a shitload of money for that place.
It was nice, though.
It had a lazy river in the hotel and all kinds of crap.
I think we went, what, in June?
It had a restaurant on the second floor right underneath of us.
But everything was great about it.
So the difference is the one that we did the Red Tree and we did real cheap. The kids still got to go to the beach a lot and do their thing.
And the pool.
It probably cost us about $1,500 for us.
Everything.
For everything we did. Compared to when we did the other place. We did everything we wanted to. No holds. I mean, that's why you go on vacation. I mean, if you get up in the morning and say, hey, I want to go eat out. Well, we just ate out last night. Who cares? I'm going to eat out every day. It doesn't make a difference. We did it. It cost $4,000 for us to be down there for a week.
That's good.
So.
He had his daughter change.
What's that?
That last comment. It's good she's learning.
Yeah, my daughter, I don't remember. I showed her how to check the oil, but that was it. Oh, the saccharine. Look at, there's no ice in here. There's no ice on the cup.
He has 12 minutes to get everything in.
Whatever. April might go. So I guess I got 12 minutes to answer any questions you may have. Shoot. Ask me anything you can think of, and I'll try to answer it the best I can. It's so watered down now.
I bet it was full of ice.
Too much pressure. Very true. So what are they talking about? Greg Griffin, not all the views are pleasant at Walmart.
Greg said that
Red Jaguar's here.
Yeah.
When did he? Oh, hey, partner. I didn't even see you come on.
Right here. He said busy season.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Crazy season. Howdy from Seattle. Bummer about the window leaking. Oh, yeah, you saw the video already. Good. Shot. It's not really a shot anymore. There's not... I mean, I can see the swirls of water in it, so
Yeah.
there's not much here. Can you see all those swirls?
Oh, no.
Look. Looks like marble in there.
Ugh. It's rough. It's a rough drink.
I like it when it's got ice, a lot of ice in it. Next time you pick up a drink, you have to do the intro to your video, and we'll all do a shot with you. Intro
What
to my
have you
video.
been up to?
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you ever do that? I was talking about new beaches, Mike. Oh.
So you do that, take a drink and say, what have you...
What have we been up to?
I've been riding on a day
I have a
drink.
hard time doing that now. I don't know why. See if I can do it. I need a drink of water. Let me get a drink of water and I'll try to say it again. Because it's that high
10
pitched
minutes.
voice. Quit with the countdown. Dick Clark.
2 hours is sufficient.
Hey, look at this, guys. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. All right. What have you been up to? I've been riding on a daydream.
The one is blowing like crazy here. No, sorry, Herbie.
Just left a robbery scene.
Even if it was watered down, I bet a couple of them.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Let's finish it.
Well, at least you made it back to get on here.
Love the color
Made
of
it
your
back
seat.
safe.
We got the lightest color seat, the lightest colored cabinets, and the lightest colored floor that they offered.
Yeah.
It's called Stone. Pebble. Sorry, Pebble.
Yeah. I was a little
I had
shocked
no
when I
idea.
first saw it.
I had no idea you were saying that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you, whenever I was setting up our channel, I knew I needed an intro at some point, and I swear to God, I got my little Zoom H1 mic that's over there that I don't even use anymore. I got 2 of them, and I set it in front of me. One take, just said it. I don't even know where it came from. Other than I think I said it in the past. Facebook at the time used to, when you get on your Facebook page, your own page, and it'll have this blank bubble, and they want you to type something. So they always put in these light colored words that you can type over, and at that time it used to say, "What have you been up to?" And that was it. And something made me think of that, and I thought, oh, I'm going to say that. And then writing on the daydream, and then that acronym came out of it, that ROAD. So now we're going to get shirts that say Road Crew, which I don't know how that's going to work out. Speaking of shirts, That was out of the blue.
I posted. I
You
typed it
did.
in there
Heidi
earlier.
posted
But
it earlier that if you guys want to pick up any of our merch, is that what they call it? Swag. She has a promo code that's in there for until tomorrow for free shipping.
yep.
I don't know anything about it. That's all her stuff. I just thought I'd mention that. I see you posted a video before the live stream. What happened to the RV? Nothing. Nothing happened to the RV. It's just I was opening it when it has been sitting since all that rain and snow that we were getting, and I knew that there was a chance that this seal might be frozen to the side of the RV. So I got in the RV. I ran the furnace for 5 hours, something like that. In here it was 24 degrees inside the RV when I started. I ran it for like 5 hours until it got to be like 61 degrees in here, and then I slowly opened the slide, and I'd open it just a few little bit, and I'd run outside and I'd look all over, and then I'd come back in, I'd open it a little bit, then I'd run back outside. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't peeling the seal away.
That could happen.
Yeah, that could definitely happen. But no, that's it.
Yes, Irby.
Yes. I like my travel trailer dark and cave like. Don't know why, the cozy feeling it gives. Well, if we turn off all the lights,
Yeah.
it is very.
That's how we are at night.
Yeah, we keep all the blinds closed, and it gets pretty dark in here whenever everything's off.
That's
but
nice.
we need. I want to have lighting when we want it to be bright. I want it to have reflective surfaces so we can see the dirt and just everything in general.
If you had a bunch of dark stuff in here, spiders would be hiding.
I love the shirts in the cup. Just so sad I can't show it off. Yeah, that's awesome. I can't remember what was his name again. Why am I having a hard time with names? The guy that's in the Netherlands. Yeah. What's his name? Newworthberger. Ken? He just he ordered some stuff. He got it. He's overseas and basically the same thing. I think he showed us a picture of it. Trying to get Greg to buy me a sweatshirt. Heidi set all that up. It's all we did was just take our logos and our designs, and we just sent it in to this company, and they take care of everything for us. We gotta get our daughter. I have an idea of some more designs. What I want to do is get designs that aren't so specific that, I don't mind having our name on it, but a lot of people don't want to just walk around with stuff that have our our logo on it necessarily, without it saying maybe something else. I'd like some general camping stuff. Camping is intense and stuff like that. I don't know, something better than that. You need to add some Fat Boy size shirts. We don't have any. I thought, don't we have some? This ain't a touch screen.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm touching the screen. We need to buy a new computer.
Yeah, I will. I'll work on that.
We use Teespring as well. It's great that you don't have to hold inventory. Yeah, last thing I want to do is have it. Can you imagine that?
Red Jaguar, you're funny.
Oh, I thought you wanted the shades down so Heidi can flash you again.
Nobody saw that.
Okay, so we're going to let Red Jaguar open that can of worms. We have our Patreon. Red Jaguar is one of our patrons, which we appreciate. He's one of the original patrons. Merle. Merle's one of our patrons. We got a couple other patrons. I can't remember their names now. Why am I having a hard time with names today? That is horrible. Anyways,
Yeah, and
one of the videos that I posted for our patron only was me shooting video, and you guys have no idea some of the crap I got to go through with Heidi. I'm talking on the video, and I got it pointed at me, and Heidi's out here, and she's got her shirt above her head. She's flashing me. So I hurried up and flipped the camera around real quick and caught her. Now, of course, I pixelated that whole thing out and posted the video, but I wanted to show the kind of crap that I got to deal with her that you guys don't even see on camera.
you're funny.
It's keto. It messes with your memory. It could be, I guess. Bought the bag. Nice quality.
Oh,
Hey, Merle.
nice.
Merle, now I have to say, Herbie, Merle is the original patron. By far. Merle was number uno with us.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been with us for a long time now. Merle, we've never met you, though. We met Herbie. We'll have to get together. You're a truck driver and you're from Canada. Is that correct? I keep on forgetting that. That's kind of tough. You being a truck driver, man, that's a tough life. Hard time with names getting old. You know, the way I understand as far as losing your memory and stuff about your memory when you get older, it's like the second thing to go. The first thing to go is
Okay.
I can't remember.
You're funny. Bye, RV Kids TV. Have a great evening.
Yes. Keep us updated. Send us a little message or a note or something if you guys have to change your name. I'm kind of curious what happens there. I bet you guys will be okay. Casper 2, y'all? Where'd that name come from? Casper 2, y'all.
Hello.
It's Casper, Wyoming. Take it easy, RV Kids. Eyes to go. Just got glasses down here in Mexico. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Thunderbird. We got our, the whole reason we got our passports. The only reason we got our passports is to venture into Canada at some point. But it's so we could go to Mexico and get medical. Get dental. I want to get dental. I haven't been to the dentist since 1982, I think it was. 82 or 83. That was the last time I was to the dentist. Yeah, I'm not paying the rates that these people want around here. Oh, cool. Why'd you time out? Why'd you just cancel them? Merry Christmas to you all and a good night. Yes.
Thanks, Mr. Smith.
That's why meetups are so important. You can see your followers. Yes, I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Herbie, hear anything from your cousin? She give you any news about anything down there in the old MB? I'm kind of excited about it, tell you the truth. That's the only reason I ask. Oh yeah, and where was it in Central Texas? Belton. We gotta get with you and talk. I'm telling you what, my son's pretty open. He's kind of I don't know how he's got the attitude, but he's got the attitude of kind of a West Coast free floating spirit type person. He does, he kind of like goes with the flow. He does have his views on a lot of stuff, and he's pretty firm about them. He's probably got that bullheadedness between both of us. But yeah, I'll mention to him that you said something about Central Texas. Just let us know how you'd like to contact us, or how you'd like us to contact you if that's the case. I'm dedicated to running Canada, but once in a while I have a hand-picked trip in the States. Would like to set up an Ohio trip. You let us know whenever it is, and we'll try to do everything we can to meet up with you.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I hate to go to Cleveland. It's such a crappy drive, but again, just let us know. I know a great dentist when you come down here. I will be in touch with you. We got to remember, Thunderbird 97 knows the dentist in Mexico we need to go talk to.
We're going to wind this down here.
Why?
Well, then I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you can go to the bathroom. I don't care.
Sheesh.
You guys don't mind if Heidi goes to the bathroom, do you? We'll stay just for a little bit longer. Everybody's kind of heading out. You can send me an email. Okay, I got it. Partner. Thanks.
I definitely don't want to take the...
Here, Doug McVeigh, the guy in Belton, Texas.
Uh-huh.
He's got a email here that we won't say over the air. Michelle's researching what Herbie sent over. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, you guys let us know.
Will that save?
I probably not. Here, let me just take a photo of it real quick.
I'll be back.
Why is this kicked on?
Death out here.
Whoops, I got video on here still. Because I was shooting video earlier. Like always. There we go. All right, Doug, we will contact you if he decides he wants to venture that way. All right, Merle. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, for everybody that's watching, which we got like 63 watching now, so a few have dropped off. About 10 people have dropped off. Mark's Adventures, if you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. Red Jaguar 100, that's Herbie. He's going to have his channel maybe up and running at some point. No pressure, Herbie. I know it's a big pain in the butt, especially when you got all that crap on your plate that you do already. They were talking about maybe us and those two heading down towards Myrtle Beach sometime in the summer when it's really hot, when it's nice, and just having some sort of a little 3 get-together. So it's kind of their baby to some extent. However, I kind of floated the idea of maybe we should have some sort of a subscriber get-together or channel get-together at Myrtle Beach. Now, the only reason I want to do it necessarily in the state of Ohio is because not necessarily everybody wants to come to Ohio. I mean, hell, I live in Ohio and I don't even like to be here. But it might not be possible for everybody to get to Myrtle Beach. However, if you plan a vacation of some sort, there's people that might not want to take their RVs or go RVing to Myrtle Beach that could also go to Myrtle Beach and still kind of interact with us at some point somewhere. So we're kind of trying to get that all together, but it may just be the 3 of us that end up doing this. But we kind of want to see if there's some way we might be able to incorporate someplace that we can make a real good get-together. Because that would allow people from the south to head up north, people from the north to head down south, people from the west to head to the east. And I'm not talking far out west. Unfortunately, Oregon and that. I can't imagine you guys drive all the way to South Carolina unless you were out traveling. But, yeah, I would love to... almost got your van up to par. Cool. I would love to... I'm kind of getting excited about that because we really don't have any trips planned right now. And again, you know, it's whatever the temperature is outside currently. It's 16 degrees. It feels like 5 degrees outside. So you can get an idea how pumped we are to even think about something in warm weather down south to do. The only trip we have planned currently, if you guys don't know already, and if you want to reach out at some point to us, we could try to meet up with you out at the show. We're going to go to the Cleveland IX Center, which is the Cleveland indoor RV show. We'll be up there for sure. We haven't bought our tickets yet, but we'll definitely be up there. Of course, we won't take our RV. We'll be staying at a hotel up there because I don't know how you could RV up. I don't even know where you could park an RV at that up there. But unless that's too far away. I could probably talk to the RV dealer. They might let us, but it's still too far away. So anyways, we need to get this together soon. Things are booking up, I'm sure. Plus, there are many places to hold a meetup down there. Cool. You guys are on the same page as us. Just let us know what you need from us, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's the only trip that we have planned right now. Is definitely the IX Center. As far as you guys that have never been to the Cleveland RV show, the indoor show, and you have been to the Hershey, PA RV show, the Hershey, PA RV show is way bigger, way bigger, and much more involved than the Cleveland show. However, the Cleveland show is all indoors, 100% all indoors. And it's very easy to go see all the RVs that they have. And I would suspect that you could do it very easily in 2 days for sure. You could probably squeeze it all in. You could see them all in one day. But if you really want to look at each RV and go through every RV and everything, you could definitely do it in 2 days. And they have shows and stuff there, but it's just it. I think it's got a pretty good variety, and the fact that it's all indoors, I like the show. I like the show. I like that when we go. That's the only reason we're going back there again. But yeah, if you guys want to meet up, just let us know. You should go to the Tampa RV show. Love to go to the Tampa RV show. I can't let. I can't say much because Heidi's not here. If I had my way, I would. I would definitely go to the RV show in Tampa. We went to Lazy Days and stayed in Tampa a couple years back, and we enjoyed ourselves there. But yeah, unfortunately, no. No plans here yet. Keep us updated on the get together. Okay, we'll do. Sure, we'll definitely do. Just keep an eye on our channel, and you'll hear about it. I don't know why my phone just started typing automatically. Forever fixing. Almost got my van up to par. Dark Spencer, do you think your rig will be up and ready by then? Yeah, that's right. I forgot, Marcus. They give me any word on that? That kind of sucks. It kind of reminds me of my cap situation. You have to deal with that. Of course, Indiana's involved. Isn't that funny? I think Indiana needs help out there. Yeah, the Mark's Adventures having a problem with his RV, and he took it back to the dealer for them to fix some problems, and he dropped it off a while ago. Oh, Heidi's back in the his owl.
I'm hungry.
I'm a little hungry too. That's funny you say that. Might have to have a wrap. So, there's a few people here. Frank, one in particular, says that they are, the factory. He wants to, no plans yet. They want to definitely get updated on the get together.
Sweet.
And Mark's Adventures.
It'll be fun.
And yeah, it will be fun. Marcus says he's going to be in a tent. Because,
Oh, no.
unless
yeah.
they get his RV straightened out. 1982 G25 conversion van done by Skyline. No kidding. Wow.
That's cool.
Is it a high top? I'm guessing if Skyline did it. Is it a high top van? 82. That's carbureted. That's got to be carbureted. That's not even a throttle body. That sounds like it's a carbureted van. Okay, you have a good Christmas, New Year's. Well, thanks, Frank. Appreciate it. I said keep an eye out. We'll definitely make at least one announcement about the whole thing. Mary and I have room, no tent. Greetings from Texas. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks, Tyler.
Too.
Tyler in Texas. Not Tyler, Texas, but Tyler in Texas. Yeah, our Christmas is...
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
With Lincoln.
We always have... our Christmas, we do the saran wrap ball. I don't know if you guys ever do that.
It's probably going to be about this big.
We also do white elephant. That's fun. Michelle just said, I will be sleeping in a tent with them. Nope, you got a low top. Okay. That's our son's van. Same thing. He doesn't really have a problem. He's never said anything about it being a low top on the van. I don't think he has a problem with it.
I don't think he spent a lot of time in there.
Yeah, he spent, all that sugar beet harvest. Yes, 305. The 305, man, I'm not a big fan of that engine at all. If you ever get a chance to convert it to a 350, do it, and you're going to be very, 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 very happy. The 305 had a problem with a soft cam, and there were some other problems with it. It just wasn't that great of an engine.
Blurry.
Just wanted to jump here and wish you a Merry Christmas, Abby. Thank you. Triple Double Adventures. I have to remember that. Triple Double Adventures. I love some of these names. You know they got stories behind them. It's really cool. Triple Double Adventures. You can pay by editing all this video. Oh, I don't know. Marcus, I don't know if that's such a good deal there. You might be better off just buying a hotel. hate editing video. You just sit forever and you listen to yourself talk and
Over and over, repeating.
and skipping stuff. I like it because I can fit in parking garages. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very true.
yeah. Our son, he's real happy about ours too, or about his too. Yeah, the 305 engine. I that was good intentions, but just a flop. Having a video edit, that's even for somebody that does it all the time, it's not exactly fun. It's involved. I mean, once you get into a rhythm, it's not so bad, but that's okay. Just as soon as I get all of our videos done, that should be around 2030. Herbie's new channel is going to kick off 2031. God, can you imagine how much video he'd have by then?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, we've really gauged back posting videos. I mean, just really kicked back. I don't know. There's not a lot to say and do to put on video, but we'll try to keep it going there. I've got a tending bar 1430 with a screen porch. He's we sold our tent. Matter of fact, I swear there's one on Facebook Marketplace that's our old tent.
It could be.
It was a good one. Yeah, our we have very little that we have on our plate except for selling all the stuff on eBay. Do you guys do that like I do, to where you have such a, once you start into the job, it's going to be so involved and so crazy that you don't even want to start it. Once you get into it, it's like a project. You're starting a project. Well, that's the way I feel about selling our stuff on eBay.
The fridge freezer.
That fridge freezer,
We like it a lot.
yeah, it's pretty damn nice. Everything about it's really nice. We got a cover for it now, just like our son's cover. It's custom fit. We're trying to decide. It's got to go inside the RV. It would probably have to go over by the door. We might be able to put it in between the chairs here. It's just off camera. But, man, is it sweet. I mean, the thing is we've had a deep freezer for so long. See you, Doug. We'll let you know what he says, and then you can fill us in what you want and all that stuff. Like I said, we'll work out the details if he wants to head that direction. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Anyways, getting back to the freezer, the thing is we've had a deep freezer since we moved in here, and we utilized it all the way up till last year. Mm-hmm. And because of the way we shop for food, we know that would make it one less thing that's completely different from our home life. I mean, our home life, Heidi goes, if she finds, like I said in the video, if she finds chicken wings on sale, she will, buy like 3 bags or 4 bags of chicken wings. That's not going to fit in this freezer. Plus these, this refrigerator freezer, you know how it is. You got to keep stuff kind of away from the walls so the air circulates and keeps everything cool in there.
Can't be packed.
Right. Plus, when you're driving, the temperature drops as you're driving. So, I just don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to be the deal there.
It'd be great for when we were going out to off-grid.
Yeah, because we'd have that freezer and we could put our extra stuff, and there's a refrigerator side too, so we could put extra crap in there if we wanted.
See you, Karen.
Bye, Karen.
Hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you soon.
What time are you guys going to be up there? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and make the effort. What time are you going to be up at New Milford Cafe? Let's say that. Where are we going to go? How are we going to get home?
We don't know if we're going yet.
But how would I get home?
Well, we can't be there long. Neither can they.
Because you're going to be.
Because she said it's a school night.
and you got to work Saturday.
Yeah, Friday Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh, tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just message me.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll
Let
get
us
it.
know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's getting awful quiet on here.
Mm-hmm.
We've done talked you guys out, didn't we? Well, it's been 2 hours. It seems like that we're reducing each time. Isn't that good? That's nice. So, anything else? Because I can't think of anything else we have to update or say. We already talked about the cap. Yeah, Z. We will go if you guys go. We could be here all night long. I have one more little drink, real quick.
I don't know.
No, I'm not
Some
gonna-
more camping. Get ready to
No, I'm not doing
take
this.
do a shot.
Yeah, do another shot. I hate it without ice. It just don't taste the same to me.
Oh, they're talking about tomorrow.
Oh.
I mean, we might.
Yeah,
Made a shot also.
you guys will probably the best way for you to get there is probably going to be 76. It's real close to. Oh wow.
I'm sure they can.
Yeah,
They got
76
Google.
to 44.
He knows where it's at.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, like I said, we were there. I don't know how many years ago that was. We did a video of it.
It was a little while ago.
Really, I suppose it was just part of our West Branch trip.
All right.
And, our son was with us. I do remember that. So that had to be 2015 maybe.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. Heidi'd have to be my designated driver. Man, I wish Uber and Lyft would just start showing up in more places. Out in country Assville would be nice. I can't catch Uber and Lyft out this way. Uh-oh. Got all kinds of partying going on. Oh, Greg, you sending me photos, Greg? And Karen had sent you a message. Or, you know what? Oh my God, look at, can you believe that? Holy shit, Greg. I refurbished a tractor just like that. Identical to that. A guy came to me because I had some mowers out for sale. And I had a Ford tractor just like that one for sale. And he was all excited about it. He goes, wow, this is awesome. So he bought the tractor. And then he went on to tell me that his dad, he inherited that exact same tractor, but not near in the shape that mine was. And he said, what would you charge me to make my dad's old one look like this one? And that's kind of one of the first jobs that I had that was refurbishing. So, yeah, we got the tractor here. I worked on it for about a week and a half, and I did everything to it. And he was excited about that whole thing. Can you guys still hear Heidi's microphone? Go ahead and talk into your microphone.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably not. You can't hear her. You can
Battery
hear
dead?
you can hear her through me, but you can't hear it that way. All right. So that must be a sign that we finally ran that out. I think we ran out the microphones to the point where we need to stop. Craig.
Yeah, if Jack Daniels probably was made local to us, you would probably be drinking that.
Yeah, I guess. This stuff's Canadian
How
as
my
it
dad
was.
got stuck on Yukon Jack.
Yeah. Craig says, I'll stop it. Have you ever had the RV cover freeze to the roof's result?
Oh.
No. We've never tried to take off the RV cover, though, when it was frozen, when it was cold out.
That's a good question.
However, we have had an RV cover that was frozen to the itself on the front of the RV, and I pulled it apart and it ripped the cover.
They're not.
That breathable fabric, when the water penetrates and gets real wet, and it's up against, yeah, it'll rip it up pretty good. As far as on the roof, though, I think that between the RV cover and the roof, I would think the RV cover would probably tear before the roof would, but I could be wrong. All right, I think we're gonna have to shut this down because Heidi's microphone's off. Her battery ran out on her transmitter, which I don't think I recharged those. I haven't recharged them for a while, and I see mine's flashing, my transmitter, so. Yeah, we'll have to go. I eat snow. So, as far as the big party central tomorrow, I think it's going to be early, around 6 if everybody goes out that way. We could get in some trouble. Maybe you can go into work late.
No.
Maybe you can call off.
No.
Maybe you can quit.
No.
Maybe you can retire early. Maybe you can blow up the place.
No.
Ah.
No.
Maybe you can not go. Maybe I can disable your vehicle.
I'll just take you the truck. I'll just throw the tarp off.
Maybe I can disable the truck.
You're funny. That's hilarious.
Maybe you can call Hooky from school.
Yeah. What party? We're meeting at the New Milford Bar
Cafe.
New
Milford Cafe in Rootstown. It's probably going to be around 6-ish, I think, tomorrow. Maybe.
I'll message everybody if we're going for sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I didn't see Karen. What time? Oh, she may
She said
have.
about 6.
Okay.
I think it's around 6, so we'll see. Greg,
I
you
think
have
that
to be
maybe
there.
we'll get there a little before 5. We're going to try to get there before it gets dark. So I only have one trip back in the dark.
Yeah, she don't see very well in the dark when
I
she
don't
drives.
like that.
And she'll be driving her little car, her little putt-putt. All right, we're going to close it out. If you guys have any things that you want us to talk about in the future, just send us an email. We'll try to, or a text or whatever, message. See you, Marcus.
See you, Marcus.
We'll try. That'll be fun. I wouldn't mind going out there. Why not? It's not that far for us.
All right.
It's not It's an easy drive. Just head up the 44 and yeah. So we're gonna close this out, guys. We really appreciate everybody watching, everybody that's been with us. We've got to make sure that we go through and actually subscribe to a couple people that we've seen a few of their videos or seen them on videos. So we're gonna have to actually subscribe. It's like I said, but I don't know. It's funny because we have an RV channel and we don't even watch RV channels necessarily.
Yeah, we do.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will definitely try to get with you guys a little bit more often here. Over the winter, it's so hard. It's just so hard. I hate putting out content that doesn't make any sense. So usually I like to have something to say or something that I'm doing. It's funny now that we've been on this diet for a little while. I've started having a little bit more energy to do stuff, but still, it's nothing like in the summer when I could think of 1,000 things to do in just one day. In the winter, I think of 1,000 reasons not to go outside. So it's completely different. All right, guys, we will talk to you all. We appreciate you. Sorry guys, our microphones finally died. I should have charged them. So this is the phone info.